Sharks lost against the Ottawa Senators the second time this year we played them, and we had a great game against them. Last time I was at the game, of course. We won pretty easily, but this time gave up 4 unanswered goals to Ottawa, and the Sharks didn't score at all in the second or third periods. Well, of course, Ottawa scored 4 and allowed them to win. The Sharks had Kaapo Kähkönen in net, 34 of 39. Not terrible per se, but like I said, you know, it's a loss. Anton Forsberg was in net for the Senators. You don't hear too much about his name, but he did pretty good, 35 of 37. So let's get into this game. The Sharks, like I said, started pretty nicely in this game, scoring 2 in the first. But let's get into that. Tomas Hertl, he's been playing great as of lately, and he got the Sharks on the board. Good attack from Barabanov, Meyer in there, and the Sharks got that one in from Hertl, who kind of put it back in after a couple missed shots from the Sharks. However, Brady Tkachuk, nearing the end of a Senators power play, ties up the game, yeah, put that one in on Kähkönen, sort of a similar goal as the Sharks, where a shot was missed, deflection, and poked in. Tomas Hertl, though, gets his second goal of the game, which was the Sharks' second goal and only in the final goal of the game, and that made it 2-1 Sharks. Good passing all around, great dish inside. LeBanc had a nice setup pass, and Carlson as well, who's been great against his former team in this one. And so, yeah, then we go to the second period where the Sharks sort of fall apart. Claude Giroux ties up the game for the Sens, and that makes it 2-2. He had it right on point. And, yeah, lined that one up and put it in, 2-2. And then Timmy Stützle gets them ahead on the power play, about halfway through the power play, makes it 3-2. And so, yeah. Then we go to the third period. Then Thomas Chabot scores another power play. So you can kind of see the Sharks' penalty kill is usually very, very good. Wasn't good tonight. 4-2 at that point, and then 5-2 after Claude Giroux scores once again. 4 minutes left in the game. For the record, it wasn't, you know, even a very good goal. You know, the Sharks had just very bad defense, and it was a breakaway, and it wasn't even an empty net. Like, they didn't have a single empty net. It was just simply bad positioning by Kähkönen not getting that. And I mean, it's a breakaway, so I don't blame him, but the Sharks defense was terrible, getting a turnover in that zone. So yeah, the Sharks lose this one. Bad loss for them, especially, you know, on this road trip. It's been a long road trip, and the Sharks, of course, coming off a loss to the Maple Leafs. And so, you know, it would have been good to win this, but yeah, the Sharks you know, like I said, played good against the Senators last time. Kind of the opposite, where the Sharks really started out a little bit slower. They played good in that game, but still not quite as strong, and then, you know, took the game away. And it was completely opposite. Ottawa took this game away because they just were playing very, very good. And yeah, so the Sharks are going to play the Buffalo Sabres next game in Buffalo. That should be an interesting one. But the Sharks moved to 8-15-4. Yeah, just got to get back in the win column, quite simply. Not a good game from the Sharks, but hopefully we can get back in the win column, like I said, and we stay at 7th place in the Pacific. And yeah, that margin just keeps getting bigger, so not good for the Sharks. But good game for Tomas Hertl, and good game for Erik Karlsson getting a point as well. And so, yeah, a good one for him. Tomas Hertl had 2 goals. Barabanov had a point. Carlson, like I said, LeBanc, Meyer, all had points. So it was good to see from them, but that's going to do it. Let me know your guys' thoughts. I'll see you guys later, and yeah, go Sharks.